खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का
सरफ ही बोले SARAF सरफ 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 ये भूल गए इनका बेचारों का
So game number 1 from ground 2, Modern School, Barakamba Road. So it's Lall and Sethi taking on Saraf and partners. Lall and Sethi, remember, had won the toss early in the day and they've decided to bat first. Both their openers are out there. This should be an interesting contest. Both these strong teams are looking to make a place in the quarterfinals. This is the pre-quarters, and the fight has begun already. A few teams like we started off with 32 teams. First delivery, and straight away an appeal has been made, but the angle makes it difficult. He's coming around the wicket, makes it really interesting. It's difficult for the umpire to raise his finger because of the angle that the bowler creates there. Never easy to get an LBW your way when you're coming around the wicket. Jersey number 33 could start this and nicely punches it towards that mid-off region. First runs on the board for Lall and Sethi. So remember, this is a 15th edition of the Self Turf League, the 2023 edition of this wonderful tournament. We started off with 32 teams, so we're down to 16 in the pre-quarters. And the first phase is over. That was over in the previous week. And on to the next batch. Out of these 16, 8 will make the cut into the quarters. And then we'll be reduced to 4 more. And eventually, all of them are playing for that coveted trophy, the 15th Self Turf. What a tournament this has been. This is the biggest one so far in the history of this wonderful tournament. What a fantastic season we are having. This has been truly a blast in terms of pure cricketing ecstasy. And we'd really like to thank our sponsors at this moment. A few of our sponsors are Hamdard Safi, Silk Society of Indian Law Firms, Turf Sports Management, Ram Ratan Group, and Bar and Bench, the Indian Legal News. So he's decided to come over the wicket. That's another wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. So Raghav and Kapil both out there, and they've done really well for their team throughout this tournament. You know, teams are really polished this time around. They're really well prepared compared to last year, and it will only keep getting better. You know, video analysis is a big part of the game these days. You need to study, or at times even make an understudy of what your opposition is doing. That was a genuine edge. Couldn't ride the bounce there, the batsman. Just opening the face of the bat towards short third man. So live pictures are brought to us by JBMR Sports. They've done a wonderful job in covering these wonderful matches from both the grounds. We're having games, remember, at ground number 1 as well as ground number 2 here at the Modern School, Barakamba Road. It's down the leg side once again. He's gone wayward this time around. Even the keeper can't stop it. That's the first boundary of the day. Welcome runs this for Lall and Sethi. They won't mind that. So ever since he's switched over to over the wicket, he's been off the radar quite a bit. And Kapil, he was looking to get some bat on it. Does not manage to, and that awaits the keeper as well. That was a wayward one down the leg side. So when we saw the start of this tournament, we understood that, you know, especially when there was a left-hand, right-hand combination out there in the middle, bowlers did struggle as far as the line is concerned. But as the tournament progressed, they worked over it. They worked really hard. Remember, these players are they're not seasoned cricketers. At times, you tend to forget the fact that they're not seasoned cricketers. But they work really hard on their skill set. That's the best part about this tournament. Kapil is yet to get off the mark. Jersey number 33 running in. Another full length delivery. Heaves it straight down the ground. And that's a boundary. What a good shot that is. He was in full control of that one, and that's an excellent way to get off the mark. Hits it really hard. The mid-on was slightly wider. The captain not happy. So once again reminding all our viewers that we are within the power play overs. The first 6 overs are the mandatory power play overs. Just 2 fielders are outside the circle, are allowed outside the circle. So if you can see, the sweeper cover moves towards the fence, and long off, he's near the fence as well. These are the 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. So this is a good start for Lall and Sethi. This is exactly what they would have been expecting after they were. Meanwhile, start of a fresh over. Shirin into the attack. Jersey number 77. 14 runs coming in the very first over. Looks to drive it away towards that extra cover region. Once again misses it. This is good bowling. See, that's what a good line does. If your line and length is accurate, you don't need to be too nippy on this deck. You know, the more the pace, the easier it becomes for the batsman to hit you through the line, because when the ball rather really comes on nicely to the bat, stroke making is easier. These pitches, remember, are low and slow because a lot of cricket is played on these turfs. In the evening, heavy rollers are used, so this is the best time to bat on these pitches because of the overnight moisture. The binding is there, so you'd find it relatively easier to bat on these pitches. And that's a wicket. That is a wicket. Run out. Unfortunate that for Lall and Sethi. They were looking to quickly sneak one through, and they've lost one in the process. That's a big blow to Lall and Sethi. That was a Yorker length delivery. Squeezes it out. Jersey number 12, the striker, calls his partners, and I don't think he was quite ready for that single. Just short of his ground in the end. That's a big blow to Lall and Sethi. They've lost their first. They're 14 for 1 now. Aditya Arora has started on a very positive note. He's kept it tight. The line has been exceptional. So has been the length. It's just drawing the batsman forward. And he's in 2 minds really, whether to keep back or whether to move forward with the line. So he's done a very good job, the bowler. That's another good delivery, keeping it tight. No room for the batsman to work with. The new man just defends it. Kapil was a man dismissed. He went for 4. Looked in good touch. Hit that boundary in the very first over. Straight down the ground. Very good looking shot that. He's It's unfortunate. That's the most unfortunate way to get out. A run out. Never too pleasing for you as a batsman when you run out. Never feels good. I mean, if you're a batsman, getting out as it is terrible enough. But imagine getting run out for no fault of yours. It makes it even more terrible. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. No chance of a run. That's another dot delivery. Exceptional over that. A maiden. 2 overs gone. Lall and Sethi, they're 14 for 1 after the end of the second.
मैं भी दिल दादू मैं दादू मारा और मक्खी आ रही पता नहीं क्यों आ रही है बताओ मक्खी क्यों आ रही है वाइट पे ज्यादा आ रही है पूछ के बताओ लंच भाई बैठ के बात करेंगे थोड़ी देर
So jersey number 18 comes into the attack, almost picks up a wicket first ball. Just over his head. The batsman, I reckon, was just caught checking his shot a bit there. Anuj Jain bowling his first over. The batsman again just pushes it away towards the offside. Almost another run out. The keeper hadn't collected that cleanly. It would have been really interesting if he had whiffed the bails off after collecting that one. So Saraf and partners, they realize that their opening fast bowler went for runs, so they've immediately introduced spin, and that's worked in their favour as well. Well, both these bowlers are bowling spin at a good clip, that is, and that's a good shot. That is an excellent shot. That's played away towards the onside, right in the gap, nicely threading the gap as well. Much needed boundary for the batting team. The scoreboard moves to 20. Raghav moves to 7 courtesy that shot. Was that down the leg side? Yes, it was. The umpire signals it to be a wide. It was very close to the pads of the batsman. Once again, I get the idea of Saraf and partners bowlers. They're trying to keep it tight, stump to stump, not give any width away to the batsman. That's a very good delivery. Almost cleans him up. They're giving it enough air. That always puts that extra bit of doubt in the batsman's mind. Whether to reach out your long levers and take it on the full or to wait for it. And once again, he was caught in the middle. He was nowhere near the pitch of that delivery. Again, not in total control, but he will get a boundary because that's right through the gap once again through the onside. There's not much protection there on the onside. And he's taking full toll of it at the moment. Is Raghav. So immediately you see action being taken there. A fielder has been pushed back towards the deep. So sweeper cover has been removed. And he comes to the deep on the onside. Standing at deep cow corner now. So long off still in place. 3 fielders in the ring on the offside. 1 short third man. 1 short fine leg. 1 is standing at a mid wicket. And the mid on is very wide. That is in the air. And the fielder standing there, you would have been thinking of whether to go for the catch or to stay back and save a boundary. In the end, he decides to just stay put and keeps it down to 1. So that's a good over for the batting team. Third over gone. Lall and Sethi, they're 26 for 1. So jersey number 77 continues. He's back into the attack. Once again, clips it off his pads. That is running away, at least 2 there. And in the end, they will get 2. Another brace. So Mahinder is a new man to have joined hands with Raghav. Yeah, Anuj is bowling his second. This is the 4th over of the innings. And that's right in the block hole once again. Excellent delivery. And they've been good at it, Saraf and partners. They've executed these deliveries nicely. Every once in a while, keeping the batsman in check. Aditya bowled an exceptional first over. It was a maiden. And he's hardly given anything away. Oh, that was a surprise length. Bangs it in short. Bending his back. And even the batsman was surprised with that extra bit of bounce. That's a good ploy by Aditya. Raghav would have been expecting that fuller length delivery from Aditya right around the stumps. But even he was surprised by that. Nevertheless, this is a very decent start for Lall and Sethi. Morning conditions. The ball coming on nicely to the bat. And they would be looking to make amends here. And they would be looking not to lose any more wickets. And that is a boundary. That was a loosener from Aditya. A rare loosener. But the batsman puts it away. Just reaches out to it, Raghav. And sends it across, flying towards the third man boundary. 4 more runs to the batting team. It's a rare sight when you see Aditya tossing one wide of the batsman. That's much more like it, but that's it well. That's drilled down, straight down the ground. Long off, should cut it off. He does. Will keep it to just 1. He will keep strike. That's the end of the 4th. That's a good over for the batting team. They are 33 for 1 after the end of the 4th over. Jersey number 18 to continue. That's a good looking stroke, but straight to the fielder standing at the covers. So the field is pretty much the same. There's one fielder in the deep, one fine leg, one towards the mid wicket region. Mid on is a very wide. That's a good shot. That is a very good shot, but the fielder is standing there and he takes it. What a stunning catch that is! That could be a game turner. He played that well, was in total control, but I think the batsman didn't take into account that the fielder was positioned right there And what a catch he takes! An absolute stunner. That is the second wicket. The batsman has to walk back. And it's a danger man as well. Raghav goes back after a well-made 19. That could be a big moment in this game. Remember the pre-quarter finals. The skipper has to depart. Whoever wins this one is through to the quarters. And the team that loses today, the tournament gets over this very game.
स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को
एडवाइस करूंगा, काउंसलिंग दूंगा। 3-4 हैं, इनको ग्रुप में बिठा के
ऐसे रिपोर्ट में आएगी, ऐसे आएगी जिसे मैं मार रहा हूँ।
So the new man is out there. Raju Pramanik is a new batsman. And Raju Pramanik has had a good tournament. He's played a pivotal role in the middle order of Lall and Sethi. He's been standing there like a rock whenever the team has required him. That was a massive wicket in the context of the game. The skipper departs. Big blow for Lall and Sethi. So the skipper is into the attack. Jersey number 18 plays it defensively. Gunjan, jersey number 18, tosses it up nicely. Another good looking stroke towards long off. The fielder should cut it off. He does. Keeps it down to just a single. Raju off the mark with that single. Gets a Mahinder to face the final delivery of the over. Sensational over this has been so far. Just a single and a wicket as well. It's defensively played, just opening the face of the bat at the very last moment, just pushes it away towards point. A dot to end the fifth. Lall and Sethi, they're 34 for 2. So the final over of the power plays. The medium pacer has been brought back into the attack. That's nicely done now by the skipper. Good fielding that by jersey number 12. Gets low. He was able to stop that ball. That was timed well by the batsman. So Saraf and partners pulling things back after that good start by Lall and Sethi. So they'd imagine that they've had a very good power play phase this, especially after picking up the wicket of the opposition skipper, Raghav. What a big wicket that was. And heading into the 6th over of the game, they're in a very good place here. Once again in the block hole, the batsman squeezes it out, pushes it away towards the offside, gets another single. So Lall and Sethi, what they need at this point of time is a big partnership. You know, these two create a launch pad. Oh, was that a nick? Was that a nick? I don't think the keeper collected that cleanly, but from the reactions of the players, it seemed like that there was a nick on that one. But unfortunate enough for the bowler, that is, the keeper didn't collect that cleanly. It was a very good shot, but hit straight to the fielder. Good fielding, that good overall cricket. So Shireen was expensive in his first over. He was struggling with his lines. He's clearly not struggling with that this time around. And wasn't too far away from the off pole. So final delivery. So Shireen running in. Final delivery of the power plays. He works it away. There is a sweeper cover, but he can't get there. He closes off the power play overs with a boundary. 6th over gone. And Lall and Sethi, they are 40 for 2.
अबे जल्दी करने बोल उसको वरना वो हो जाएगा मेरे को जल्दी बता मैं पेमेंट कर दूँ क्योंकि फिर नहीं मिलेगा जल्दी हेलो हाँ सर हाँ हाँ
So it was a mixed bag, that a power play phase. Lall and Sethi got off to a good start, but Saraf and partners really pulling things back. But I think heading into the normal overs, that is the non-power play overs, Lall and Sethi have the momentum going their way. That's a question asked by the bowler. I think that was very close, but both the batsmen at the very same end, and that is another run out. Wow, another wicket has fallen, and once again it's a dreadful run out. Both the batsmen caught at the very same end, and an easy run out for the bowler. They'd be upset. This is the big game, the pre-quarters. Still having a word about it, but I think he will have to walk back.
अभी इनकी बीवी नंगा है इनको
Lall and Sethi have lost their third.
भाई देखिए अलग दबाते रहेंगे ये रख लेते हैं
भाई आज
So the new man is out there. That's a very good shot to get off the mark. Plays it crisply towards the long off region. There's a fielder there who does well. He's off the mark. Or rather, it was Raju, because it was a non-striker who was run out. So Raghav Katyal, the new man, is facing his first delivery, looks to play away from his body. The bowler looking to entice the batsman with one that had enough width on it, inviting him for the drive through the offside. Doesn't make any connection. That's another wicket coming in that over. Seventh gone. Lall and Sethi, they're 42 for 3 after the end of the seventh. So jersey number 18 will continue.
एक उनको दे दो एक रख दो
3 है सर आपके लिए
मैं नहीं पीता तो भाई चाय तो भाई
So I think the bowling team not happy with the ball. Yeah, the umpire throws it back to the bowler, asks him to continue. And Anujan has bowled really well, has kept things tight, has kept them on a leash. Pushes it away towards the covers region. Dot delivery.
आ रही खाली आ रही है बढ़िया ना
Raghav is yet to get off the mark. Pushes it away. And once again, there was hesitation between both these batsmen as far as running between the wickets is concerned. They've got to sort this out because 3 wickets have fallen and 2 out of them are run outs. Could have been another disaster averted at the very last moment. That's short enough, and Raju clips us off his hips. And that's a boundary. A much needed boundary as well. Very well played, well controlled shot that. He read the length early, knew where exactly he wanted to put it away, and picks up his gap pretty nicely. Swanesh to continue. This time keeps it around that channel, around that 4th, 5th stump channel. Had to hurry there. The fielding has been really good as far as Saraf and partners are concerned. They've fielded like absolute live wires, making it difficult for Lall and Sethi batsmen to even breathe. Final delivery of the 8th. This has been a decent over for Lall and Sethi, a boundary coming off it. We are approaching their 50-run mark here, the batting team. Once again inviting the batsman to play away from his body, almost losing his balance. Another dot. 8th over gone. Lall and Sethi, they're 49 for 3 after the end of the 8th over.
ये है दो कैमरा के लिए, पहला लाइव, दूसरा एल शेप में, तीसरा साफी ऐड, चौथा इस ऐड।
So jersey number 1 continues. That's a good start. Right in the block hole. And Narendra Rawat has been really good with these Yorker length deliveries. He can bowl those Yorkers at will. And that is the hallmark of a quality bowler. You know, when the situation requires you to bowl them, you've got to deliver. And that's exactly what Narendra Rawat has done throughout this tournament. That's really a skill. And that's a skill that this format of the game at least requires you to have. It's uppish, just away from the fielder standing at point. There is sweeper cover, will only get a single. Another run taken. Meanwhile, 50 up for Lall and Sethi. This is the 9th over of the innings. Narendra Rawat. He's really been difficult as a bowler throughout this tournament for a number of batsmen, but that's been put away by the batsman. Right on the pads. Easily done. Raju is very good through that onside. He's very strong. If you bowl anything on his pads, he'll just clip it away. So I think by now Saraf and partners would have realized that Raju Pramanik is really strong through that onside, and not to bowl anything on his pads or even straighter to him, because that is his preferred region, the onside. Just as I say that, he hits it one straight down the ground. Long off cuts it off, keeps it down to just a single. Gets Raghav back on strike. Now Raghav is playing a sensible little innings. He knows that he has to play second fiddle to Raju, who's going along nicely. Pushes it straight to the fielder. Another dot. That's the end of the 7th over. A good one for the batting team. 9th gone. They're 56 for 3. Jersey number 77 will continue. Gets on top of the bounce, pushes it away towards point. Again, another dot. Jersey number 77, he's been really good. He's a quality bowler. Once again, he knows what his limitations are as a bowler, and sticks to a certain plan. Keeps the line pretty accurate. He's exceptional with his length as well. He plans his batsman. That's the best part about him. He knows what the batsman is looking for, what the situation is. So he's a bowler for all occasions. You can bowl him within the power plays, in the death, in the middle overs as well. Will keep things in check and will pick you wickets as well. So in this format of the game, more than the wickets, yes, the wickets matter, but as a bowler, the question is how many dot balls can you bowl? You're just allowed a quota of 4 overs, and that's been thrashed away through the offside. Another loosener given away by Aditya. And that's a second time, just the second time he's bowled one in this innings. And Raju Pramanik puts it away. And no chance for the fielder standing at long off. No chance whatsoever. That ball was travelling. That was hit hard. And the timing, Raju seems to be gifted with that timing. Plays it defensively. That's the end of the 10th at the halfway mark. Lall and Sethi, they are 62 for 3, and it's time for a drinks interval.
स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ कर
So drinks are done and dusted, and play will resume. Still assessing the condition, the direction the match is headed to. I'd have to say that Saraf and partners have the upper hand. Puru is into the attack, and he'll be bowling his first. And he's come into the attack pretty late today. Starts off with a wide. It generally is introduced pretty early by Saraf and partners. But their bowlers have bowled well. They've kept things really tight for the batsmen. And the fielders have been able support to these bowlers. They've effected 2 runouts. And 2 big wickets, courtesy runouts. The batsman cuts it away towards sweeper cover, keeps it to just 1. The fielder standing there. Gets Raju on strike. Lall and Sethi, as far as they are concerned, Raju Pramanik is the key batter. He needs to continue at least till 6 more overs. Maybe go on till the 16th and then try to hit every bowler out of the park. Get somewhere around 160, 150 on the board. I think Lall and Sethi would be comfortable with somewhere around 160. And they would be upset if they get anything less than 150. Quicker delivery, pushes it through the bowler. The batsman in the end just pushes it towards the cover region. Dot delivery there. Now Puru is vastly experienced. Oh, almost a wicket. Just checking his shot. I think the ball came very slow after pitching. Just stopped on him a bit. And Raju was surprised. He was taken aback. And that's a no ball as well. It is a free hit. So free hit delivery. Raghav has a license. He swings but has been trapped on the pads. Raju was very well aware of an opportunity for a single. That's another no ball. That is another no ball, and this time around it's Raju who's on strike. So free hit delivery once again. Here we go. Free hit delivery. Raju goes for it, swings it out. There is a fielder there. Once again gets away with it, just a single. What's going on with Puru? He bowls 2 no balls on the trot. So Raghav back on strike. He's batting on 4. Has been wrapped on the pads. I think it's going down leg. There was no appeal as such by Puru. Final delivery of the over coming up. Clips it off his pads towards deep backward square leg. Gets a single, a decent over that. 7 runs coming off it. 11th gone. Lall and Sethi, they're 70 for 3.
एक्सेल नहीं है
ब्रॉडकास्टिंग वाले एक्शन की तरह होते हैं। हाँ वीडियो बनाते हैं दूसरे लैपटॉप इसमें कैसे वीडियो बनाते हो पूरा है मुझे ऐसे आता है ट्रांजिशन आता है आप भी साथ में पैसे दोगे
So start of a fresh over. Raghav just pushes it straight back to the bowler. So Anuj bowling out. This is his final over. He's picked up a wicket. And surprisingly enough, he's been the only wicket taker in this innings. And he picked up the big wicket of the opposition captain Raghav as well. The other two have been run-outs. So that's really surprising. Considering the fact, if you look at the game, you would have thought that all the bowlers, they bowled well. And you think that 3 wickets have fallen. So probably, at least 2 of them are amongst the wickets. But it's just Anuj who's amongst the wickets so far. The rest 2 have been run outs. That's a good shot. Raju looking ominous. The first maximum of the game. And what a big one as well. Look at that confidence. Look at that stance. Just stands and delivers. Hits it straight over long on. The score moves to 77. That really spoils the figures for Anuj. Looks to go for it again. Well, that was quicker through the air. Even the keeper fumbles. It might sting. No, it's an early morning. Slightly chilly as well. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Shot again, and he's put it away towards the extra cover region. That's another boundary. What an over this is turning out to be for the batting team. He's shifting gears now is Raju Pramanik. He's seen wickets fall around him. And now he knows that the onus is on him to take his team to a good total. And we've seen the focus shifting quite a bit after the drinks break. Saraf and partners now seem to be the subdued lot. Whereas Raju has started the second phase of this innings on a positive note. That's Upish again. He's carved it away, but that's in the gap. That's another boundary. What an over that turned out to be for Lall and Sethi. A big one, 12th gone. And Lall and Sethi, they're 85 for 3 after the end of the 12th. 15 runs coming off it. Massive over. Anuj Jain in the end finishes with figures of 35 for 1 after he scored out 4 overs.
कैमरा छोड़ के सो जाते हैं।
So Puru is back into the attack. Puru bowling his second. So what Saraf and partners at the moment require is a wicket, and the wicket of Raju Pramanik is looking dangerous. Sparring on 40 of 31 deliveries, took his own sweet time, bought his time, and now he's scoring at a very good clip. I don't think he was ready there, just stopping the bowler just before he was about to deliver. And Raju is approaching a milestone here. He's approaching his 50-run mark. That was on the pads. The non-striker, he wanted a single. Raju sends him back. This is the 13th over of the innings. The run rate is just slightly below 7. Raju plays it quietly towards the onside. The bowler quickly gets to it. Puru is a very smart operator. He knows what lines to bowl. So as I was saying, Puru knows what lines to operate upon, how to alter his lengths, as well as varying his speed. That's an art, and that is very important in this format of the game. Once again, wrapped on the pads, but that was clearly sliding down leg. A stifled appeal by the bowling team. 13th over gone, they 86 for 3. So now Aditya back into the attack. He too will be bowling out his final over this. Once again, nicely bowled. A slight fumble allows the batsman to sneak through for a single. So Raghav is doing it smartly here. He knows that Raju Pramanik is going along nicely. All he needs to do is hand back the strike to him and stay at the non-striker's end as much as possible. Why not? When a batsman has looked as fluent as Raju has today, I think that's the smarter thing to do as a fellow teammate. So Aditya, yet another solid performance by him with the ball in his hands. And he's such a vital cog in this team. He's a smart cricketer, leading edge towards long off, gets another single, one more run taken. Raju moves to 41. Raghav once again back on strike. You know, another aspect of Raju's game is that he identifies which bowlers to target, because you can't try to hit everyone out of the park. You know, bowlers like Aditya, it would be really difficult for you to put them out of the attack. And just when I say that, he's hit a big one off him. True cow corner. And that's another biggie, a monstrous 6 of the bowling of Aditya. Moves to 47 with that shot as well. So he's not holding back here. Raju Pramanik is taking on the attack towards the opposition. Lall and Sethi once again, they're looking at a big score now. This partnership has been fruitful. This looks promising. Now they'll be looking at anything in excess of 160 or maybe thereabouts. Raju Pramanik is the key. He's hit a few fabulous shots. This is his second 6 of the innings. And he's such a clean striker of the ball as well. You know, there's no half measures when he goes for it. Hits it clean, times it well. As I said previously, such a natural timer of the cricket ball as well. He's a treat to watch. So final delivery of Aditya's spell. He's gone again. And he'll get another boundary. That's 50 up for Raju Pramanik with that shot. 51 of just 38 deliveries. Takes the full talk and hits it away towards the onside. No chance for the fielder standing at deep mid wicket. And brings up his 50 in style. So 14th gone. Lall and Sethi, they're 99 for 3 after the end of the 14th. It's a grand occasion and a grander performance from Raju Pramanik. Raghav, he's been so sensible. Once again, just works it away towards the sweeper cover region. Gets Raju back on strike. He knows from here on, Raju should have the maximum amount of strike. Raju goes for it, splices it up. That should be taken. It is taken. Well, he had to go for his strokes. He was looking to heave it away towards the offside. Gets a thickish outside edge. Short third man takes an easy catch in the end. And what a knock from Raju Pramanik that has come to an end. He goes for 51 of just 39 deliveries. Lall and Sethi, they've lost their fourth. They're 100 for 4 now.
try to मारो पर तिखा तो मार तिखा ट्राई मार थोड़ा गानो बॉल ना आगे फ्रेम में भाई कट को नेट का बाल आए ठीक है
So Puru will continue. He's been economical. He's picked up a wicket. This is his third over. And that is what I was talking about in the previous over that Puru was bowling. He's such a dogged character. You know, he's smart. He's a wily fox. And that's nicely worked away by the batsman. Just using his wrist nicely, turning it off his pads. Gets a couple of runs to get off the mark, does Vinay. Gets a couple of runs, gets a brace to get off the mark. He's a new man who walks out at number 6. Now, the team has defined his role, and that is of a finisher here. His work is cut out after this 5 more overs to go. Not the timing he would have liked there. They might come back for the second, decide against it, and rightly so, because the fielder attacked the ball. He was swift, gets to it quickly, keeps it down to just 1. So final delivery of the over coming up. In fact, rather 2 more to go. It has been a quiet over. Puru once again bowling according to a plan. He's picked up another one here. It's right through the gates. Raga was batting well, and he's missed on that occasion. Just a hint of movement coming into the right-hander, and Puru picks up his second in the same over. And Lall and Sethi, they've lost half their side. 15th gone. What an over that turned out to be. 2 wickets coming off it. Hardly with any runs given away. They're 102 for 5.
अपन देखो जनवरी में फोन में अपना फोन में देखो जनवरी में अपन लाल
So the new man walks out. Vinay is the new batsman, and that's a boundary to start a fresh over. Wide and boundary as well. So once again, easy runs given away to the batting team. He's really struggled with his radar today. He's pulled a number of wides. That's not ideal. Shirin generally, he's very tight with his lines. He's exceptional up front, especially provides early wickets, early breakthroughs for his team. But he's looked slightly off colour. Vinay is the man on strike, the new man. Manish is at the non-striker's end. Once again down the leg side. Yeah, the best part is that hasn't deterred them from going for the big shots because now is the time. This is some really good hitting, and it's not only about placing the ball correctly, but also the timing. Impeccable stuff. So 16th gone, Lall and Sethi, they won 20 for 5.
अगर किसी ने फॉल कर दिया, मान लो लाइट कट जाए ना, तो 3 दबा दिए, 3 के साथ, इसी दबा दी, लाइट कट सकता है। ध्यान रखो।
So start of the 17th over, Puru is back into the attack. He'll be bowling out his final over, and his figures have been exceptional. He's given away just 11 runs in his 3 overs. They thought about a second there, but not to be. The fielding from Saraf and partners, they've been really tidy today. They've kept things in check. They've been able support to their bowlers. Lall and Sethi at the moment, they're 121 for 5. Width on offer, but not the timing he would have liked there. Wanted to crash it away towards the offside, but not quite of the middle of the bat. He gets an edge, and that travels straight to the fielder standing at covers, who takes a comfortable looking catch. That's the end of his innings. He goes out cheaply, and Lall and Sethi, they've lost their 6th. They're 121 for 6. Manish is still at the non-striker's end. He's batting on 2. Jersey number 18 is the new man who walks out to the middle. Prashant walks in at number 8. Lall and Sethi have lost quite a few wickets, and this man, Puru, who's got the ball in his hands, he's done most of the damage in this innings for Lall and Sethi. He's picked up 3 wickets, and he's hardly given anything away. And I was wondering why Puru had been introduced pretty late. He was introduced after the 10th over. But he's done well. Is that another wicket? He's celebrating. The umpire has raised his finger. Slightest of nicks. And that's another one. Lall and Sethi have lost their 7. Now they've got to ensure that they play out their 20 overs. But Puru picks up 4th. Another impressive performance by Puru with the ball. That's why we like to call him the wily fox. He's got all the tricks in the bag. And look at those figures. He's picked up 4 wickets, has given away just 12 runs, and he's bowling his final over, 3.4.
यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट।
Lall and Sethi back on track now. 2 overs to go, and they're on course for that par 50. Manish is batting on 18. He's done well. 18 off 9. Lalit is yet to get off the mark. And I reckon he's off the mark with a single, works it away towards the offside. So his team is pretty elated for some reason, as Lalit gets off the mark. So Manish on strike now. He's got 5 deliveries remaining in this penultimate over of the innings. 140 on the board. They'd be ideally looking for that 160 mark. Here we go. Shireen running in. He hasn't had a good day. Manish uses his feet, works it in the gap. Long on gets around it, does well. Does really well. I think he doesn't run. He didn't run, Manish. He wants to keep strike. Doesn't want to be stranded at the non-striker's end. Shireen again running in. Is been trapped on the pads. No appeal as such made by Shireen. Maybe travelling down leg. He was looking to swipe it away towards the onside and misses it completely. Once again looks for the big shot that's running away. Third man can't stop it. Has run away towards the fine leg fence, and Shireen has really struggled with his line today. That's the third occasion he's bowled a similar delivery that has run away for a boundary. 4 more runs. And this really looked off colour today. Shireen has given away 39 runs. A lot of extras in those numbers. This time he's been once again he's been hit on the thigh pads. Wanted to swing it away, full swing towards the onside. There's no protection as such towards deep mid wicket. So final delivery of the over coming up. Just taps it towards long on, gets a single, will keep strike. It's another good over. Lall and Sethi 145 for 7 with just 1 more over to go in this innings. So Narendra will be bowling the final over of this innings. How many more runs can they get? Lalit and Sethi. 145 for 7 is where they stand at. They'd be looking for 160 at least. Manish, if he stays out there till the very end, he can get it done. Width on offer, heaves it away towards the extra cover region. Long off gets to it, doesn't run. He knows that it's important that he stays on strike. He won't risk it. Looks to swipe it away towards the onside. He's got a fingertip to it. And once again, they decide against the single. But I think they can push for a 2. They can push for a brace maybe. Maybe at this stage they should try, because every single run matters. They can't afford to play dot deliveries, especially considering the fact that this is the last over of the innings. Just 4 more legal deliveries to go. Looks to use his feet. Doesn't make any connection. That was just inside the tram line. Manish suggesting the umpire that it should have been called a wide, but the umpire is unmoved. 3 dots on the trot. Narendra is bowling well here. His first 2 overs were sensational, but his third one was slightly expensive. Once again, he's doing the job for his team. Once again, not quite of the middle of the bat. This time they will run. They should come back for the second. What's happening there? Yes, that's a run out. That is a run out. He wanted to keep strike, Manish. He wanted to keep strike. 1 run will count. They're walking off the field. I think, yes, they're short of players. So they're walking off the field. So the final wicket has fallen courtesy a run out. So 146 is what Lall and Sethi have on the board.
हर घर का स्किन
146.
स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? दर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। से हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के साफी, हर घर का
The run chase begins. Both the openers are out there for Saraf and partners. 146 is the target that they need to chase down in the stipulated quota of 20 overs. Lokesh and Sanjeev rather, I beg your pardon. And this has been a formidable opening partnership for Saraf and partners throughout this tournament. Can they come out good when it actually matters? This is the all-important pre-quarterfinals. They're fighting it out for a place in the quarters. Remember, after the group stages, we were down to 16 teams. And now, out of those 16, the best 8 will head into the quarters. And then we head into the semis and then the finals. Starts off with a wide. Does Mahinder Singh. He's bowled well throughout this competition, Mahinder. We keep talking about, sticking to a very good channel around that 4th stump, 5th stump channel. And he's cleared him up! That's shot back in! The batsman totally taken by surprise. It didn't anticipate that big booming in swinger. And this is the ideal start that Lall and Sethi were looking for. Totally cleaned him up. That's a disastrous start for the batting team. And he's gone for naught. Mahinder once again providing the goods for his team. A huge shout. The keeper was elated. The bowler was not 100%, but he joined in on the appeal as soon as he saw the keeper attacking the stumps. He was mighty elated. Aditya, after bowling that wonderful spell, he's got his task cut out with the bat in his hand. 2 more deliveries to go. What a start this has been for Lall and Sethi. These are low scoring affairs, always the exciting ones among all games. Final delivery of the over coming up. Nicely driven, but straight to the fielder. That's a drop to win the over. The first done and dusted. Very good start for Lall and Sethi. Saraf and partners, they 1 for 1. So Manish into the attack bowling. The second over has started off well. He's quick, he's nippy, and when he bends his back, can extract that extra bit of bounce off the deck. They get some purchase. If there's any moisture on the deck, he can move the ball both ways. He's running in, got a good solid run up. Oh, the batsman missing that one. All ends up. Sanjeev is yet to get off the mark. In fact, no runs off the bat in this inning so far. Saraf and partners at the moment, they're jittery. They haven't really got going. Once again, fishing at it. A slip has been brought in, and they're fired up. Lall and Sethi, they're absolutely fired up. Takes it on the full, plays it straight to the fielder rather, turning at mid wicket, and they're getting restless. Both these batsmen, Sanjeev wanted to take a single, he wanted to be at the non-striker's end. Aditya rightfully sending him back. What a start this is with the ball for Lall and Sethi, and they'll be looking for more wickets. That's one way of winning the game. Just takes you 10 good deliveries to win a game when you have got the ball in your hands. Just think about it, 10 good deliveries, and you can try to defend any total. Decides to come around the wicket. Will that work in his favour? Once again, bowls it full, digs that out. Sanjeev plays it straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot delivery. So final delivery of the over coming up. No runs off it so far. Plays it towards mid-on. Gets a quick single. First runs off the bat. So second over round, Saraf and partners 3 for 1. So Mahinder will continue after bowling that mighty impressive first over. He will be bowling his second. Saraf and partners, they are reeling at the moment. They are under immense pressure. That's a good looking stroke. Just as I say that, he plays it nicely to Sanjeev. He's had enough of it. He goes for a stroke, nicely leaning into the drive, puts it away towards the extra cover region, and that's right through the gap as well. Very well played. Beautiful looking stroke. Sanjeev moves to 5. Extra bit of bounce. Good bowling that. Just bending his back. Surprising the batsman. Kicking off a good length. That delivery. That was pitched up, but that just surprised the batsman. That extra bit of bounce, that extra bit of carry. Always a good thing to possess. He was again looking for that fuller length. He knows that he's a Mahinder particularly is looking for some movement off the deck. That's how he got his first wicket, the first breakthrough in this innings. That ball jagging back in, that was pitched just around the 4th, 5th stump channel, and that came back in sharply. That went on directly to the middle stump. They get another single. Saraf and partners. And Saraf and partners, meanwhile, they know that all they've got to do is play out their 20 overs. If they play their quota of the 20 overs, then they would pretty much win this game. Two more deliveries to go. Once again, a huge shout for an LBW. Not out, says the umpire. Was looking to work it away towards the mid-wicket region. Misses it, all ends up. Aditya is yet to get off the mark. That was a very good shout as well. The bowling has been tidy, has been really good. They have hardly given away an inch, straight to mid-off. Another good over. Third gone, they 8 for 1, Saraf and partners. Very well bowled. Manish once again steaming in. If you look at the fast bowlers throughout this tournament, I think Manish will be amongst the fastest in that list. He bowls quick, bowls really quick, and the most impressive bit about him is that his line and length is pretty much on the dot. So two fielders outside the 30-yard circle, both standing behind the square. One at third man. It's pretty wide, the third man, and one at fine leg. They sneak a quick single. Let's try running between the wickets. Had to hurry there. These two. This is the fourth over of the innings. And both the opening bowlers have really kept the batsmen on a leash. Aditya looks to work it away from his body, gets a leading edge. He's off the mark with that shot. Not convincing, but he will take it. Runs have been really difficult to come by for Saraf and partners. That's a good shot. That's right in the gap. No half measures there. Swings it across towards mid wicket. A boundary. A welcome boundary as well for Saraf and partners. Good comeback by the bowler. Right on the money once again. That's the end of the fourth. Saraf and partners, they're 14 for 1.
रन तो है नहीं यार आप देखते नहीं यहाँ पे भीड़ लगी। कब किया बंद? आप बात करनी है भाई, बात करो, आवाज जाएगी। यार इतना अच्छा बोला। मेरी गलती है क्या यार? बात आप
So what I know over that was the Mahinder. We've seen some brilliant spells throughout this tournament, but this one in particular has been exceptional. What a start! This is exactly what Lall and Sethi wanted when they put up just 145 on the board. Spinner being introduced. Final delivery of the power play. Srikanth cuts it away. They look for a single, they get one. So, as I was saying, sometimes these low scoring games are mighty interesting. Not saying that 145 is one of the lowest totals in this tournament, but it's still a modest total. And Lall and Sethi, they know that wickets hold the key for them. They need wickets. Nicely played that. That could have been tricky. That was turning into him. Works it away towards the mid-wicket region. Gets one more run. Gets Srikanth back on strike. Aditya. Now Aditya's stay hasn't been comfortable. I think the throw was at the wrong end. Should have been at the bowler's end because the batsman would have been struggling. So Vinay has started off well. This is the final power play over. And if you compare both the teams heading into the power plays, you'd reckon that Lall and Sethi had done much better in the power play overs. But the good thing is that Saraf and partners, they know what exactly their target is. Lall and Sethi, I reckon, were caught in two minds. That's always the question when you're batting first. That's always a problem. You never know what a good total is. You never know when to accelerate and when to take your foot off the pedal when you're going at a good clip. When you're batting second, you know what the target is. You can choose any phase of the game to go after the bowling. You can identify what bowlers you're looking to target. Meanwhile, another decent over. What a power play this has been. Sixth over gone. They're 21 for 2 after the end of that one, Saraf and partners. power plays are done and dusted. Now you're allowed 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Prashant comes into the attack. That's a good shot by Srikanth. Heaves it away towards the onside, towards cow corner. Gets a single. It's nicely timed as well, but the fielder quickly getting around it. Srikanth moves to 4. Both these batsmen batting on 4 apiece. 125 more to get. And that's not going to be an easy ask. 14 overs remain. That's a good stroke. Not the timing you would have liked. Excellent fielding. Is that a run out? The keeper, he knows it. He's celebrating. He was confident. And that is another wicket. Srikanth just a tad bit slow there. Aditya, not the timing he wanted. He was looking to hit it straight over the bowler's head. But Srikanth at the non-striker's end, I don't think he was anticipating that single. He will have to walk back though. He's departed. And Saraf and partners, things not looking good for them. They've lost their third. They're 22 for 3. So Puru is the new batsman. Walking in at number 5, straight away off the mark. Just pushes a full toss, low full toss towards the offside. Have to be mindful there, Aditya. You've seen enough run-outs in this game already. The first one in this particular innings. So Puru once again, a very smart operator. He's got a lot of experience under his belt. Prashant, he's bowling his first. He started off well. A wicket already coming off this over, courtesy a run out. It's a good stroke. The bowler guilty of bowling on the pads of Aditya. And you can do that at this stage. Run scoring not easy after the power play phase. 2 more deliveries to go, 123 more runs to get. That's an uphill task. 7 wickets remain. Down the leg side, we'll have to re-bowl that one. Will be called a wide. Another one added in the extras column. Saraf and partners 25 for 3 at the moment. So once again down the leg side. Smartly lets it go, does Puru. And we've spoken about this in the first innings as well, but Puru's game awareness is second to none. He knows what to do. Exactly what stage is critical, what stage and at what clip he needs to score at. That was definitely going down leg. An ambitious appeal by the bowling team. Final delivery of the over coming up. So 26 for 3. Final delivery. Prashant's running in. He squeezes it out. Stays a dot. That's the end of the 7th. Saraf and partners, they're 26 for 3 after the end of the 7th over.
हाँ पता तो
So start of a fresh over. This is the 8th over. Starts off with a dot. Once again works it away towards the onside. Gets another single. One more run taken. Plays it straight back to the bowler this time around. This is really good bowling by Vinay.
फर्स्ट वो
Takes it on the full, works it away towards the onside, gets a single.
वही नंबर में देखना ना पक्का ना
Neatly done. Gets another single. That's nicely done. Using the pace of the bowler, works it away towards the onside. A much needed boundary that for Saraf and partners. The wicketkeeper is not happy with Vinay. That was an excellent stroke though. Waits for it. Puts it away right in the gap. Very well played. Score moves into the 30s now. Finally looking to get a move on Saraf and partners. 8th gone, they're 33 for 3.
भेज देंगे अच्छा
So couple into the attack now. Gets enough width, looks to cut it away towards the offside but can't evade point. Plays it straight to that man position there at backward point. Looks to go downtown. Not the length he would have liked. Couldn't get underneath that one. But he's still looking to get a move on. 114 more required after this, 9 more overs to go. They've got to hurry. The required run rate is climbing up. It's 9.69 already. Lall and Sethi have got a strong claw on this game. This time, just staying a bit low at particular delivery from Kapil. He's bowling smartly, but that's away from the tram line. We'll have to re-bowl that one. The ninth over of this innings. Puru is the man on strike at the moment, batting on 6 of 7 deliveries. Puru once again is. I get the idea. What he's trying to do is looking to make room, but there's no room whatsoever on offer. Plays it straight back to Kapil once again. This is really smart bowling. You can see the desperation between the batsmen. All kinds of hesitation going on. Yes and no. That shows you that run scoring hasn't been difficult. Lall and Sethi right on top. Final delivery of the over coming up. Just 2 runs have come off this one so far. It's been a really tight over. How did that miss the stumps? I missed everything in the end. Even the keeper couldn't get to it. A single coming off the final delivery. Just 3 runs coming off it. 9th gone. Saraf and partners. They are 36 for 3 after the end of the 9th.
बहुत ज़्यादा आ रही है ना, वाइट नहीं आ रही भाई, वाइट में आ रही है ना, ये नहीं आपके पास आ रही है, इक्वेशन कर दो, तो वाइट क्यों आएगी, वाइट क्यों ज़्यादा आएगी, वो दिखाओ, ऐसा है, तो बनाओ, बड़े मार्ट लग रहे हो, हम ले लिया तो
So now the spinner continues. Vinay has bowled splendidly today. He's not picked up a wicket so far, but he's pulled a lot of dot deliveries. That's what matters. You know, as I was saying in the first innings, in this format of the game, it doesn't matter how many wickets you pick. Yes, crucial wickets are always important, but it's more about how many dot deliveries you can bowl in your quota of 4 overs. It's more about keeping the batsman quiet. Now, just like what's happening out there in the middle right now. Saraf and partners, yes, they've lost 3 wickets. And even Lall and Sethi had lost quite a few wickets at this stage. Once again, not the timing, not the desired timing, but misfield allows the batsman to get a boundary. Oh, that ends the drought of boundaries. It was hit hard. The fielder gets to it, and that just sneaks between his legs. Saraf and partners, they will take it. Once again, looking to make room, drills it towards long off, just a single. One more run taken. Final delivery of the over coming up. Heaves it away towards the backward square leg region. Just a single, and that's the end of the. In fact, misfield overthrows. That concedes another extra run. So So that's the end of the 10th, and it would be time for drinks on the field.
यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर
seen throughout this tournament, after the drinks break, there is a change of ends.
भाई चल ही रहेगा।
Burrow is the man on strike. 11th over this. 103 more required. Jersey number 10. He will be steaming in. Played and missed. Nippy once again. And the batsman flirting with that. Mahinder is back into the attack. And I really get the idea behind that. They want another wicket. As simple as that. It's curtains if Saraf and partners lose another one from here on. Just a push towards the offside. Gets a quick single. One more run taken. Saraf and partners 45 for 3 at the moment. Plays it straight to the fielder. That was hit hard. Good fielding, good effort that. Every single run saved. That really boosts the confidence of the bowlers. Mahinder bowls it a bit wider. Once again slaps it, but no timing on it. Another dot. Saraf and partners at the moment, they're 44 for 3. They're really reeling. They're struggling to get the scoreboard ticking. This time lets it go. Puru just moving out of the line of the delivery because he knew that was going down leg. They sneak a single. That's been hit on the pads. Once again, I think just going down leg. They sneak a leg by. That's the end of another good over. Ends the 11th. Saraf and partners, they're 49 for 3 after the 11th over. And that's the end of a wonderful spell as well by Mahinder. He's given away just 13 runs. He's picked up 2 wickets in his quota of 4 overs. What a spell this has been. Maybe a match-winning one.
टोनेट आयो कहाँ है बंदी खुलवा दिया यार अपने तो खाना रहता है 4 टीम दिखा रही भी तो यार अपडेट ना दिखा दो वही ना लगे ब्लूटूथ तक कनेक्ट है वो वाले डंडा है ना कोई दिक्कत ना है
And what you're really seeing at the moment is Lall and Sethi tightening the screws here. That might be a boundary. It's like a breath of fresh air. This boundary for Saraf and partners. Aditya gets enough width this time around, makes room for himself, transfers his weight onto the back foot and works it right through the gap. Score moves to 54. Kapil picking up his first wicket. And that is a close shot. He's elated. Is that a run out though? I think that was very, very close. There was an attempted run out at the striker's end. Lall and Sethi truly on top. That was a very close call. Kapil was convinced. He was mighty convinced that it was a wicket. That looked close. That looked really close. What a bowling performance this has been. Run scoring hasn't been easy today. It's been such a day. It's getting gloomier as well as the day progresses. Again, no timing. That's a problem for Saraf and partners. They haven't been able to find their timing today. A successful over comes to an end. That's the end of the 12th. Jersey number 4. He'll be bowling the 13th. Raju into the attack. What a knock he played today. Brilliant knock. Now he's got the ball in his hands. A single. Once again, calls of yes and no. Raju bowling at the 13th over. So Lall and Sethi now well and truly confident. They've tried out a number of bowlers. Extra bit of bounce on that. Once again a dot delivery. So they've eaten up a lot of dot delivery, Saraf and partners. Now it's a time to go for the big shots. Just short of long off. Keeps it down to a single, one more run. Singles won't do for Saraf and partners here. The run rate has jumped up to 11.5. Hits it straight, but the fielder does well. The bowler rather. A lot of dot deliveries we've seen throughout this innings. So Raju Pramanik is the sixth bowling option that Lall and Sethi are using. That's down the leg side. The keeper couldn't grab that one. And that's run away for 4. Another welcome boundary for Saraf and partners. And so Lall and Sethi shouldn't be too bothered about those. But, it's a crime if you give away free runs, especially when you're just trying to defend 146. So final delivery of the over coming up. And kind of spoils the over for the bowling team. Goes big. There is protection at sweeper cover. Should get to it. Doesn't. Let's run away for the boundary. So closes the over well. That's a good over. That turns out to be a very good over for the batting team. 10 runs coming off it. So 13th gone. Saraf and partners, they're 61 for 4 after the end of that. 7 more overs to go. See, if you look at the equation, it's not quite out of hand as far as Saraf and partners are concerned. 42 deliveries remain. 81 more runs to get. But when the bowling is as good as that, for you, life is not easy as a batsman. But it's still gettable. That is the thing. Again, not in total control, just losing his shape. He uses his feet. They're coming back for the second. They do it well in the end. This time the calling was more precise. He was 100% certain that he wanted that brace. Comes back quickly. Looks to work it away towards the onside. Gets a quick single. Another run taken. So now what Saraf and partners want to do, what they'd be looking to do is make sure that there aren't too many dot balls. In fact, they've taken up their time. This is the business end of this run chase. 78 required once again, trapped on the pads, but this time no appeal. The non-striker wanted a single, so he knows at the non-strikers end that they can't afford too many dot deliveries. 78 more required. Wrapped on the pads again. Kapil jumping up and down. He can't believe it. At this point of time, I'm sure he thinks that the umpire's got something against him. But we've got 2 vastly experienced officials officiating this game. Pulls it wider, fires it in straight into the keeper's gloves. That's the end of another good over from Kapil. End of the 14th. Saraf and partners is 69 for 4.
कसम से अपने इनको मारने वाला हूँ।
So start of a fresh over. And is that a wicket? Yes, it is. That is another wicket. I think the bowler didn't realize that. But Saraf and partners have lost half their side as the batsman walks back. He was using his feet. It was a very late decision by the square leg umpire, but I reckon he was truly, well and truly outside his crease when he threw the ball back at the stumps. So Saraf and partners, they're not looking good. Things looking really gloomy for them. They've lost half their side.
ओवर है 5 ओवर 4 बॉल 35 बॉल बची 34
So what a game Raju is having. Scored a half century, has picked up a wicket.
ऐसे बढ़ेंगे
The new man is out there. Things won't be easy for him. You know, starting at a good clip very initially in your game. It's just off the mark. He's back on strike now, Vaibhav. It's a good shot. Just heaving it away towards the backward point region. Gets another single. Gets Aditya back on strike courtesy that single. But what they need is a big shot at least once every single over, but not to be because Aditya has departed now. The well set Aditya. Well, this innings never looked convincing today. He's generally such a free-flowing batsman. Today, it didn't come off. The Saraf and partners have lost their sixth. They are reeling at the moment. They're staring down the barrel. And Raju has picked up his second.
आते साथ मरेगी आओ आओ आओ
So 75 required of 30 deliveries, 4 wickets in hand. Kapil will continue. The batsman looks to clear his front foot, looks to heave it away towards the onside. Not the length he could have got underneath. Shirin is the new man. Shirin will be facing his first delivery. Hasn't had a good day with the ball. Can he turn things around with the bat in his hands? Well, he starts off well. That's a very good shot. Just using the pace of the bowler. Puts it right in the gap. That's a very good start to the innings. That will give him a lot of confidence. And so will it give to the Saraf and partners camp. Number 8 walks out, gets a boundary of the very first delivery. And that was a well controlled boundary as well. Looks to cut it away this time around. That's where they have really struggled with. They haven't been able to put away with the width deliveries. They haven't taken full toll of the width. And that's one aspect we keep talking about, you know, On this turf, on this particular pitch, it's not easy to play your cross-batted strokes, especially when the ball gets softer. You're much better off playing in the V. And having said that, playing in the V is not easy. It's, you know, your footwork has to be precise, so has to be the positioning of your body, and the longer boundaries or straighter boundaries are the larger ones as well. It's a very good dished out Yorker. The batsman looking to use his feet. In the end, had to squeeze that away towards the onside. Gets another single. That's the end of the over. He will keep striking. Another fine over that by Kapil. He's finished his spell. He's given away just 18 runs. 16 overs gone. Saraf and partners 80 for 6 with just 4 more overs to go. It was upish, but slightly away from the fielder. Gets away with that one. Does Shirin. With that single gets a Webber one strike. Now, unfortunately, singles won't do it for Saraf. That's a good stroke only for a single. Plays it down towards the sweeper cover region. There is a boundary rider on the offside. It's a boundary rider on the onside as well towards the deep mid wicket region. There's a long on, a long off. Third man is near the boundary ropes as well. Heaves it away towards the deep mid wicket region. Another single. A slight appeal for LBW, but for sure that can't be given out. That's high in the air. Long on. Getting underneath that one. And that spills out. Could have been another wicket, but that has just spilled out of his hands. Long on. Getting underneath that one. Got into a very good position. Should have taken that one. Could have been the third wicket for Raju. Squeeze it away towards long on to the same man. Winner. Tidies it up. That's the end of the 17th. Another good over that. Saraf and partners, they are 86 for 6. Won't reach the field up. Vinay once again covering a lot of ground, reaches up to it. So Saraf and partners, realistically, at this point of time, at this stage, they can't get to this total. But they're still going for the slog every single delivery. They have to. And it's looking like they will bow out of this tournament. They've played some good cricket throughout this tournament, and they'd be disappointed with this effort in the pre-quarterfinals. And rightly so, because they haven't played up to their potential. Once again, the batsman upset that he didn't get the timing that he desired. Shirin Weber on strike. Manish is coming in, slow through the air, and he's cleaned him up. The slow delivery sees the back of Weber. How smartly did he bowl that? Very, very slow through the air. Deceiving the batsman with that one. Weber going for the big swing of the bat. Misses it completely. And goes right through the stumps. And Manish picking up his first. Saraf and partners. They've lost another. They've lost their 7th. They're 88 for 7. It's a match they would really like to forget. The new man walks out. He'll be facing his first delivery. Manish bowls a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. So Manish into his third. He's just picked up his first wicket. So Lall and Sethi, their bowling has been right on the money. You know, they've executed their plans well, kept things tight. And what's been the most impressive part is that they haven't really given away any looseness. Meanwhile, another dot. That's another successful over. 18th gone. Saraf and partners, they're 89 for 7 after the end of that one. With 58 more to get of the next 12 deliveries.
मैं जिससे करवा रहा हूँ ना, काम करवा रहा हूँ ना, तो अभी मैं जिससे गोल्डन टेम्पल में काम करवा रहा हूँ ना, वो 50,000 है ये किसी को आप मेरे से बोलो
So the penultimate over. Bowls it right in the block hole. Plays it straight to the fielder. Straight back to the bowler rather. Who fields in. So Raju Pramanik, he's had a wonderful day today. This is his final over of this spell. He scored a half century. Talismanic player for Lall and Sethi, and what an all-round performance this has been by Raju Pramanik, and has been put away for a boundary against a run of play. You know, he's looking to bowl it slower through the air, inviting the batsman to play the big shot. Shirin getting a boundary, moves to 14. Anuj, the new man, is yet to get off the mark. He's at the non-striker's end though. And another wicket for Raju. The third one. His day just gets keep. Just 8-1 down for Saraf and partners. Truly a match-winning performance this by Raju Pramanik. Sensational with the bat, sensational with the ball. Now batsman number 10 walks out. Saraf and partners, they know it. The writing is on the wall. They will be bowing out of this tournament after a wonderful stint in the group stages. But Lall and Sethi, they will be into the quarters. So batsman number 10 facing Raju Pramanik. Ambitious appeal that. They will take a single though. One more run taken. So another couple of deliveries to go in this over. Anuj is back on strike. The new man at the non-striker's end. Stops it well, does Raju. So final delivery of his spell. Final delivery of the 19th. Goes big. That's in the air. Just short of long off. So a single and he will keep strike. A brilliant spell by Raju Pramanik comes to an end. Gives away 26 runs. Picks up 3 wickets in his quota of 4 overs. 19th over gone. Saraf and partners then 96 for 8. So the final over, jersey number 18, he's steaming in. Friendly full toss, the batsman works it away towards cow corner, gets a single. Anuj gets Ankit on strike. In fact, they come back for the second. And now for the third as well. Really a comedy of errors there. Get 3, should have been just 1. So Saraf and partners, their score moves to 97. 5 deliveries remain in this game. And it's pretty unlikely that they would achieve their target of 146. But Saraf and partners will really rue the fact that they didn't get off to a good start. I mean, when you're chasing a 146, you have to make a good start within the power plays. That's when run scoring is the easiest, because the ball is still hard and new, nicely coming onto the bat. The power play is still in effect, just 2 fielders outside the circle, just within the tram line, says the umpire. That will be a legal delivery. Another dot. This has been the problem. Saraf and partners have seen through a lot of dot deliveries throughout this innings. That's an absolute crime in this format of the game. That is a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. You know, if you watch the first innings when Lall and Sethi were batting, yes, they lost a number of wickets at regular intervals, but what they made sure that there weren't too many dot deliveries. They kept the scoreboard moving. Turns it away towards mid-wicket. Another single. That's in the block hole. Somehow Ankit manages to squeeze it away towards the onside, gets another single. So we're just down to mere formalities. All the fielders coming inside the circle now. They just want to stop the single. Prashant is ready to run in. Prashant steaming in. Anuj the man on strike. Anuj hits it away over the fielder's head. Will get a boundary. So that is the end of the game. They get a boundary of the final delivery, but it's game over for Saraf and partners. They have to bow out. They've lost this pre-quarter match against Lall and Sethi, and Lall and Sethi through to the quarter-finals now. They won this one by 39 runs, and a big margin that for victory in this 20-over game. So we have our first quarter-finalist from ground number 2, and it's Lall Sethi who would be advancing into this tournament.
का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून